I want us to have a look at the aspect of financial maths. Almost in every question with financial maths, we have to look at interest rate. We have to do a calculation with interest rate. They will give us yearly, they want monthly or weekly. So how do we do that? Well, we go back to our most basic formula for the financial maths that has to do with compound interest, and that formula is in your table on page 30. So that's my basic formula. Now in that formula, this part here is connected. Why? Because the interest rate is expressed, is connected with time. If I have yearly interest rate, therefore time is expressed in years. If I have monthly interest rate, therefore time is expressed in month, and so on if it is weekly. Now we don't go to daily, but we look at the monthly and the weekly. So very often in the question we are given, let's say, the yearly interest and they are saying find the monthly, or they are giving us the monthly and saying find the yearly. So basically what we are saying, remember, we are looking for the value of interest rate. So we are looking for the value of this letter I. So we have to create an equation. So we're going to say that a year will equal 12 months, isn't it? I cannot say that the year equals a month or a year equal 52 weeks. So if it is months, that's what I'm looking for. If it is weeks, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's use that expression now. So let's say that a yearly interest rate is, so it will be 1 plus, and the yearly interest rate they give us is 8.5%. So I will have 1 plus 0.085. Now the power will be 1, because it's just 1 year, and then I'm looking for the equivalent of a monthly rate. So therefore that will equal 1 plus I don't know, but to the power of 12. Again, if I'm looking at weeks, I will do the same, but this time I'm considering weeks, so meaning I will have 52 weeks. Now, how do we solve it? Both of them are solved in the same way. But we have to do with what? We have the power, we have the base, we have the product. Let's just remember how it works. So the product, and if you are not sure what I'm talking about, check the previous video that has to do with explanation of product, base, and power. So my power is 12, my base is this bracket, and this is my product. Now what am I looking for? I'm looking for the base. So what do we use when we look for the base? So we take our power, that will give me the number of the root, we put product under it, and that will equal base. So applying that here, that means that the number of the root is 12. Then we have our product, and then we have 1 plus I, our base. And the last thing to do, we have to take that 1 to the other side of the equation, and when we take a number to the other side of the equation, what do? We change the sign of that number to the opposite. Here is plus 1, so here will be minus 1. So that way we have just I. And that will be the same here. Applying that same thing here, my power is 52, so it's going to be the 52nd root. That again is my product. Oh, I'm missing a bracket here. Well, I don't really have to have a bracket, it's the same thing. And again, 1 plus I, and again, all I have to do is to take that 1 to the other side and change the sign to the opposite. And that will always work. even if your formulas are more complex. But that's what we do. Usually with financial maths, we have to do one of those changes. So if you're looking for more explanation, have a look at my website, join the live classes that I'm doing, mathsmadeeasygrinds.ie.